But he was completely a directorial school by fire. Same room. I don't want that fat in the goddamn room when I'm acting.
At 62, Quentin Tarantino doesn't audition conflict, he writes it. Today, the 6 actors tied to his fiercest frictions, where the set went sideways, what he said on record, and how the beat got saved. A Tarantino set is a pressure cooker. Dialogue at 200 words a minute, camera on rails, cues like drum fills.
Of your body of work as one that is, trashed by more people or anything like that?
It's not trashed by more people.
One missed target and the room turns tense. This isn't gossip, it's mechanics. Where trust cracked, where he doubled down, and what it tells us about the way he works. We'll name the scene, cite the receipt, and keep the rhythm clean. Start with the only actor he fired. The one, Lawrence Tierney, Reservoir Dogs, 1992. Cast as Joe Cabot, Tierney brought granite authority and chaos. Stories on that first week, missed marks, on-set flare-ups, a vibe that spooked a first-time director. Tarantino later called him a nightmare and fired him at week's end. Result, the crew exhaled and the movie's tempo snapped back into place. Set law beats screen legend. If discipline breaks, you cut the source, not the schedule.
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes and giggle and kid around, huh? Giggling like a bunch of young bros in a schoolyard.
Firing isn't drama, it's metronome. Protect the day, protect the film. One feud ends, another begins.
I had a hard time remembering it. And it was, it's shit's just fucking convoluted.
Number 2, Denzel Washington, Crimson Tide, 1995, Tony Scott.
Captain, I relieve you of your command of this ship.
Tarantino punched up Navy sub banter, pop culture riffs, sharper edges. Washington objected to racial language and confronted him. The chill lasted years, until Washington later said he sought him out and apologized. Hatchet buried, lesson banked.
Most of what we filmed, though, we were actually on a stage. They had to build an entire submarine.
Note it. Sharp pages can cut people, bridge the wound before it bleeds into the work. Conflict closed, respect intact, but neither has worked with the other since. Next, a crash that still stings.
That Tony was directing it because this is the kind of stuff that he can make sing.
Number 3, UMA Thurman, Kill Bill, 2003 to 2004. On a Mexico road, a car rig went wrong. Thurman crashed, suffered injuries, and years later shared the footage.
The idea of doing a revenge movie with Uma, it'd be a cool exploitation kind of thing, and she'd play.
Tarantino called it one of the biggest regrets of his life, saying he tested the route, believed it was safe, but accepted the heartache and damage. The two have since appeared together publicly. The trust, scarred, not erased. Rule learn the hard way, speed is cinema, safety is law.
First. And so I started writing that, and hell, that was like at least 6 months of research.
Regret doesn't undo impact, but it reframes process. You see it in later sets. More pads, more prep, more doubles. And then he picked a fight with a legend.
About a year of my life, so it's extraordinary to actually put it out.
4. Bruce Lee via Shannon Lee, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood Portrayal Controversy, 2019.
But I'm not saying anything funny. So what do you think is so funny?
Tarantino staged Bruce Lee as a swaggering foil, a choice that lit a fuse. Bruce Lee's daughter, Shannon, pushed back in essays and interviews.
Give the guy the first fall. Okay, do your move, dude.
Right.
Let me see your move.
Tarantino refused to apologize, saying Bruce was kind of arrogant based on things he'd heard and seen. He stood by the depiction. The debate still flares. Art can caricature, but it also cuts. He chose to take the heat. Whatever your take, it's on record.
How about a friendly contest? No punching in the face.
Critique lobbed, defense mounted, lines held. Next one's petty, but public.
I can understand his daughter having a problem with it. It's her father. But anybody else, it's obvious Cliff tricked him. They do a 2 falls out of 3. Cliff loves like that. He has a method, and his method is to give the guy the first fall.
5. George Clooney. Soundbite, spar and shade. 2024.
It's a Class D felony in the state of New York. A Class D felony.
You're more than welcome to leave, sir. Your services.
In a recent interview cycle, Clooney said he got a little irritated after hearing Tarantino's take on who counts as a modern movie star, implying Clooney wasn't on the list.
And when they came to me, the director quit because he said I wasn't a movie star. Which, fair enough, he's probably right.
Clooney snapped back, then shrugged it off. Not a feud. Just a reminder that Tarantino's hierarchies have splash damage. Takeaway, even offhand rankings land like critiques. Public quips are tiny knives. Both sides bled a little, then moved on. Last one. A choke that wasn't feud, but friction.
You're so f***ed.
What?
You're f***ed.
6. Diane Kruger. Inglorious Bastards. 2009.
Wort Deutsch spricht. Es sind Freunde aus Italien.
For a strangulation close-up, Tarantino choked Kruger himself to get the exact face he wanted.
It is that. It is a bunch of guys and there's on a mission. It's more than that.
An image that resurfaced later online without the context that she'd agreed, and later defended him publicly.
You know, I had never been allowed to play quite such a fierce, strong lady, and it was quite a challenge for me. You know, I think when people...
It's not hate, but it is a Tarantino hallmark. He'll chase a shot to the edge of comfort. Boundary work is craft. Name it, clear it, shoot it once. Read the room. When the image crosses the timeline years later, context travels poorly. Receipts help, so... Firing, feuds, defenses, regrets. What does he actually optimize?
Everything you do in the film is without a purpose or a reason. It's so fun.
It's not about enemies. It's about control, of page, of pace, of image. When the machine shudders, he fires. When stars push back, he argues, then archives it. When portrayal offends, he doubles down. When harm happens, he names regret. Every clash maps his rulebook. Target clearly, guard the rhythm, and protect the cut. If you tell hot wire stories with live wire stars, friction is inevitable. The craft is deciding when to yield, when to argue, and when to stop the day. That's the Tarantino tension. Danger at the edge of precision. Your turn. Who actually belongs on Tarantino's Never Again list? Whose gravity did you feel most? Drop it below, join the debate, help us map the canon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Studio Craft deep dives. We'll see you in the next one.